Hey guys, Lumen02 here. We're currently playing this same matchup again. This is Grixis, control Grixis midrange, versus this is a keep, just barely, but I want to keep this. Versus something different, I guess, than what he played last time. He's playing probably something more aggressive, which means this hand may die to that. I think we need to get an Underground Sea and hang the Ancestral Visions. There's an argument to Inquisition of Kozilking against a deck that's more aggressive. So, Trop Island, what does this thing do? Well, okay. Well, I do have the Toxic Deluge. He's obviously playing a deck that hates against counter spells. Alright, that's fine. We have Toxic Deluge, you should be able to deal with it. Alright, get in there, you. Cast out the Temple here. That was a cool draw, because, I mean, it could allow us, if he doesn't cast another creature out, to get him on end step. I'm going to fetch for a land here. The worst for us would be, like, Anissa Planeswalker, the 3-mana kind. I can't cast that. So a lot depends on what he does here. If he does nothing, then I'm just going to cast this Diabolic Edict on end step. And this is going to assuredly get an Underground Sea here if we're able to do it, unless we get stifled or something like that, or maybe Nimble Obstructionist. Yep. The next turn, we're likely to cast Inquisition and leave up Miscalculation Negate. Hope to hit land here, because Gearhulk I think is going to be good. Okay. No counter magic. This is 2 off. Yeah, okay. All right, tapped land, but hey, okay. Inquisition. Let's see what he's working with here. He can counter this. All right. All right, this thing morphs, right? Okay. So nothing in his hand was I could pull out with the cards I had available to me. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Kavu come down this turn. So we know he has Reflecting Pool. He should have played the Reflecting Pool there, I think. But what do I know? So I think we're gonna come on you. Cycle this. Exclude. Okay. We're going to draw a bunch this turn. I'm sure we can find a way to kill this thing. The thing with Grixis is, I mean, it's not, if he has like all uncounterable cards, it's not impossible to win this game. Well, I think we try to mise him here and we fall him and see if we can miss hitting the. Yeah, we got him. All right, that was good. So slice and dice and reflecting pool and X. Okay. So we're going to take 4, and then we're going to take 4 more, I believe, here. I assume his deck is thematically uncounterable. So I'm hoping he plays a creature next turn, and I'm able to go Torrential Gearhulk and put a clock on him. If he does not, I'll just electrolyze his face. So slice and dice and X. All right, face you. Because I can't sit around forever. All right, Jace is good. Yeah, I might need to put that on the bottom. Take possession, taking Jace would be horrendous. So there's that. We could have gone for Tasigur here as well. Possibly should have. Yeah, slice and dice is fine. There's no way I want you to draw that card, though. Take possession would be horrendous, just really bad. Given he's only on, he's on 3 blue mana. Yeah, 4. Never mind, 4. Okay. All your stuff has flash. Cool. Well, I have a feeling these counter spells are straight dead. All right, so we're going to have Diabolic Edict and Electrolyze in the graveyard and say go. And let's not forget to use Jace here. I think we just top him again. So we know even if we draw into more counter magic, it's probably not going to be good in this matchup. No. You can draw an island. That's fine by me. And then we've got Torrent Gearhulk. Okay, we've got something happening here. Okay. So we're at 5. You try to burn me out. Could have like a Banefire or something. If he has Banefire, good game. Yeah, okay. Well drawn. Can't stop it. Let's begin sideboarding. I think he kind of stole that game though, to be honest. Um So counters do not matter. I don't know if there's much I can do. I think we get rid of cards like Exclude, because it looks like most of his cards cannot be excluded. Probably this thing. Put in what? Perish is probably better. Nature's Ruin is probably better. Let's give this a shot. And the sad thing was, yeah, I think he definitely stole that, to be honest, is we actually had a kill, I think, close to the next turn. This is a keep. Question is, do I want to... I think I want to cast the Young Pyromancer out first, before I Thoughtseize. Most of his spells are not efficient. Good draw there. Come on, you. Yeah, if he had like anything that couldn't kill me in his hand, I think we won that game. But he had it, and that happens from time to time. So this is the kind of draw we need to beat this style of deck. All right, I don't care about that thing. Nihilea. What does this thing even do? I'll counter that. Do I care about any of this? Not really. Yeah, okay, Castle Lawan. The problem with these style of decks is that they have a lot of bad cards in them too. If you're trying to make everything uncounterable, he probably has some decent ones as well, but if you cycle Slice and Dice here off the top, that would be rough beats. That'd be a hell of a draw. Looks like he drew it. Yikes. That was a hell of a top deck on his part. Lawan is certainly counterable, and I probably will. Well, yeah, I'll counter Lawan because I can. So, I mean, we may just get top decked out here. Okay, cast out your god. How does this thing work again? Okay. We're going to leave up Cryptic Command here. Pearl Lake is 7, right? Nope. You have a counter for this? You draw Reb? Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're going in on this. You take the 1? Might as well. No? Land would be our best draw here, because that should allow us to terminate, which would put him back 2 land drops. So I assume he's trying to go for... Grim ain't bad either. So I'm going to cast Grim out here. And I think go for another attack off of the Creeping Tar Pit. Remember, Creeping Tar Pit cannot be blocked, so even if he wants to cast this Behemoth out, it's a 6/7. Can actually block it if I like. And with 3 mana, he does not have to tap the Confluence. No, he does, actually, because he needs it for blue. So he goes down to 7. Okay. Well, I have lethal on board, so you have to answer both the Grim and the Manland. If you attack, I don't really care. I'm gonna take 6. I mean, that's fine. Okay, you've taken possession. You want to flip 2 lands back as well? Okay. Should have actually waited till that mana converted. That was my mistake. So you're at 1 life. Can't tap your Mana Confluence. Any burn off the top kills you. And I can Fatal Push this Grim Lavamancer out of the way. This feels good. He has access to 6 mana. I have Force of Will in hand, which is of dubious quality. I assume you just pass it. You can bolt my face if you like. That doesn't really do anything, though. Okay. All right. And Creeping Tar Pit getting in there. Cycling that is fine. What do you have? Sudden Shock? That would be horrendous. Sudden Shock is really it. Sudden Shock or die. Okay, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure he was dead here. So we need to have another aggressive draw, and hopefully he doesn't mise us out. Like that top deck was redonkulous that he had. Want Bitter Blossom? Not really. All right, we're just gonna submit because I think maybe I do want a card like Exclude, but I mean most of his creatures seem like they're probably uncounterable cards. Okay. So yeah, I like this. I'd rather have it on the play, but we're gonna keep this. It's not the best ever, but you know it has a threat in it that can be relatively quick, and it's got a man land in it, which is also strong. Another tapped land is not really what we want to see, but hey, what can you do? Um. All right, can't be countered. Cool. Um. And it has Shroud, so I can't target that thing whatsoever. I've actually played with that card in Tribal. I do not think it's a good card, but it's, I guess, situationally good against Grixis decks. Okay, Vexing Shisher. Get Volcanic here. And knock a card out of his hand and kill the Vexing Shisher. And hopefully he discards a land card so that next turn we can fall him with greater hope that we hit 2 real cards. No, he gets rid of Nihilea. Okay. Oh, no lands in hand. Well, I know I'm losing Pyromancer value off this, but I want to knock his hand apart and keep him down while I can. Throw in an Altered Ego, okay. Fetch first here, I think. Actually, I don't know why I cast this. That was probably really bad. I'm going to actually do this to him. Yeah, I probably should have looked at how many counters I had on Thing. I guess I do get the Elemental token out of it. So draw a land is third draw here. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I got you here. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's what happens when you have an uncounterable deck playing against Grixis. I don't know how favored I was in that. I think when you play a naturally predatory or a predatory deck like that, let's just like he challenged me with a predatory deck towards the deck I had been playing in a game prior. The problem with that is that those decks tend to have a lot of kind of bad cards in them. I'm not gonna say all non-counterable cards are bad, but most of them are generally less efficient cards than just good solid cards like Tarmogoyf. You know, you compare like a card like Thrun the Last Troll to Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf's a better card, like in and of itself. Situationally, the Thrun can be great. I mean, I love me a Thrun. But the issue becomes like, you know, when you start looking at like Grixis, like there are ways of dealing with it. Like, and when you have draws that have cards that are counterable, you know, you can just randomly lose. And that's kind of what you saw there. He kind of kept a greedier one the last time around, and we punished it with fast aggro, but we also knew what we were looking for. We're looking to have fast aggro hands that allowed us to kind of get on the board quickly and back it up with spells and kind of play more aggro control than just like straight control like we tried to do the first game, not knowing what we were facing. After we knew what we were facing, it's like, well, we probably can't do that because eventually he's just going to land something and I can't always just counter things. So I think it was an interesting set of games just to kind of display that, you know, just because a deck can be hated out does not mean that by doing that you're making the best deck. Now, if every deck in a format is Grixis, then I think an uncounterable hexproof deck would be pretty good. But I think on a whole, like it's kind of bad. I think it's just going to be worse than like a good mid-range deck like Four Color Blood, which I think probably is advantaged anyways against Grixis control because it's just Grixis is just slow. It doesn't have any way to gain life or disrupt burn. You know, otherwise it's a fun deck, but I don't think it's great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video series in the 100 card Singleton format of Grixis control, Grixis mid-range control versus I guess I'd say Rug Hate. So interesting game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care.